It's a brand new day, and we have been blessed with a brand new Spider-Man movie. And let's get right into reviewing it. And to start, I'm going to talk about some of my major complaints about this film. My first major complaint is they advertise this movie to seem like a very Spider-Man-like movie, where there are lots of small, unique Spider-Man villains. But they turn it all into a small montage right at the start, and I did not like that. That was very misleading, and I'm very disappointed. My next thing about the advertising is it spoiled a lot of good scenes in this movie, like the Hulk fight and other things just were extremely spoiled when it came to actually watching the movie. And my next major complaint was there was not enough Ned, MJ, and Peter moments where they all were kind of getting back together. I would have liked to see a little bit more towards the end, but I feel pretty satisfied with what we got. And my final major complaint is a lot of these shots seemed a bit overdone, like they were trying to hide bad CGI and stuff, and it just felt like a lot was going on the screen. It was very messy, especially in some of the up close swinging moments. Just felt a little bit too much. But all of these things can be looked past, so let's look at what the real peak is. And when I tell you the action in this movie is the best action we've ever gotten in a Spider-Man film, I am not lying. Compared to all of the best action scenes like Spider-Man 2 or TASM 2, this movie mogs them insanely hard. This movie takes a lot of those sick action moves that we get in those movies, and even from some of the Insomniac games, and turns them into extremely smooth and very Spider-Man feeling fighting. And moving on, this movie has by far the best web swinging out of any movie. Like TASM 2 has some great web swinging, especially at the start, but this movie, every single web swinging moment is freaking sick. Like, he's really moving in this movie. And they again take a lot of moves and things from the Insomniac game and even some things from TASM 2 and turn it into peak web swinging. My next major positive about this movie is the practical effects. You can really tell in some of these scenes, Tom Holland or one of his stunt doubles is really swinging around on these ropes and stuff. And it's just so sick to me. I've said in my past videos, go watch my past videos, practical effects is one of my favorite things, and to see Spider-Man actually utilizing it is so sick. Final positive of this movie is the emotions in this movie are possibly the best emotions we've gotten in almost any Spider-Man movie. There are no major deaths, no crazy stuff going on other than Spider-Man's situation, but you can really feel the emotions in this movie, and it almost had me crying, and I'm not really a crier. Like, you can really feel for what Spider-Man's going through. Even just at the end when he's coming out of the hospital, that emotional moment where he's realizing how important he is to the city just really pulls on the heartstrings of it. So to say this movie has good emotional moments is an understatement. It's just my only complaint was I wish there was still more near the end with MJ and Ned to wrap things up a little bit better than it did. And I'm gonna add a little secret here for y'all. Ned at the end wasn't remembering who Peter was. When they do the handshake at the store, that was Ned putting two and two together that was Spider-Man and Spider-Man was Peter and Peter was that guy. Not for that moment to be a moment where they dap up and then Ned remembers who Peter is again. He still doesn't remember. So I'm giving this movie a 9.9 out of 10. I think this movie is so far the best Spider-Man movie we've gotten, but I still think it has some small issues that would make it a little bit better, but it's perfect to me, so yeah. Comment what you think on this video, and comment what you think about the movie, and like, sub, bye-bye.